Well, regardless of whether or not you smell what The Rock is cooking, Paul over at Nana's apartment is cooking up another episode of Talking Virtual Grappling here. That is right, we are playing WWF In Your House for the Sony PlayStation today, a game that came out in 1996, published by Acclaim and developed by Sculptured Software. Try saying that when you have a little bit of a stutter, but anyways, those two companies also had a hand in Mortal Kombat, which will be obvious if you've never played this or its predecessor, WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game for the Sony PlayStation before, which I have featured on this channel.
WWF In Your House, much like WrestleMania the arcade game, two games that until my playthrough on my channel I was a stranger to. Much like my WrestleMania episode, this will be the first time I'm trying out In Your House.
And before we get started here, my goal was originally to sit down and do either the Intercontinental or the WWF Championship mode, which were present in WrestleMania the arcade game, but we do have a third additional mode here, the season mode, which tends to wet my whistle here on Nana's apartment. It is the mode where you go through every single one of the superstar features on this game, so that is what we are going to be setting our sights on today.
It's actually kind of interesting in this game because you have to select your wrestler before you choose your game mode.
Welcome to In Your House.
So we might as well jump into seeing who we're working with today.
You got Shawn Michaels there, you got Vader, you got Owen Hart, you got his brother Bret Hart, you got Ahmed Johnson there, you got the British Bulldog, you got Goldust, you got The Undertaker, you got the Ultimate Warrior, and rounding out everything at the very bottom, you got Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Triple H. One of these things is not like the other. I always feel Triple H sneaks his way in there when he shouldn't be amongst all these other people, these legends here. The same thing happened in Legends of WrestleMania, which we will get to at some point. But I figured this morning we will go with Vader here, one of the few I haven't given much of a spotlight in these older titles. But here, yeah, you see the WWF Season mode, you got the Intercontinental Championship mode, and you got World Wrestling Federation Championship mode. We will have editing Paul throw up the differences between Intercontinental Championship and World Wrestling Federation Championship mode, but for us, we will be going through the Season mode. That's right, we'll be facing every single one of these stars as we head through the world of the World Wrestling Federation, checking out what WWF In Your House has to offer us.
Tonight, in the squared circle, the man they call Vader versus the bizarre Goldust.
So it looks like our first contest will be Vader versus Goldust.
Welcome, everyone, to the leader in sports entertainment for over 50 years. Welcome to the new WWF generation. Welcome to In Your House. We are live.
So you have a kick, and you have a super kick, you have a regular punch and a regular kick as you go through here. This is so much more trash compared to its predecessor. You can tell the budget went a little bit down here. Okay. So this is going to be a minute before I get a hold of everything here.
That was close.
I was going to say, there's no way I'm winning the first contest. Not happening.
I love it.
So on top of everything, my main concern here is how many continues do I have if it's not infinite? Because it's definitely going to take me a minute to figure out how to do this.
Vader bomb.
For those playing the home game, there is basically, as Mortal Kombat, there are button combinations for the moves here. What you're seeing on the ground there with the logos, silver ones, from what I understand, do good. Red ones do bad, so you want to touch all the silver ones you can from what I gather.
Almost.
God, it's going to be one of those episodes where talking is just not going to happen. So that rematches at least, thank goodness. Yeah, talking is going to be one of those things where it's not going to come easy because I'm trying to process everything I'm looking at. Don't touch the red. God, they have quite a range there, but luckily if you're paying attention, it doesn't bother you. Tell you the truth, I'm trying to get a grapple in here. So to grapple, you do over punch. Or over super punch, which is triangle here. Not doing so well. So yeah, first impressions are, the budget you can tell is totally different from WrestleMania the arcade game.
Goldust gets the win.
Don't make me speak.
Vader bomb.
So I feel like I could probably spam Vader Bomb over and over again, because once you initiate that grapple, they're yours.
Oh my. Vader
So yeah, just
bomb.
over punch and then over punch is basically how you do it. Here, as we are in Goldust's, the movie theater here for Goldust, probably for one of the presentations of the videos that he is famed to love.
Kill the brain, and you kill the ghoul. Night of the Living Dead, 1968.
Do we have infinite continues? That's the question. Looks like we may have them.
A miss. A bad situation.
No, what did I say? What did I say earlier? I'm just trying to gather him up, really. I feel like there is a block button, but I don't know it off the top of my head. So Penny's just a generic attack button. There's really no rhyme or reason to this. It's just kind of a button masher.
What a matchup this is!
Yeah, and I feel like your attack box is just huge, so it's like no matter which plane they attack you on, you're more or less royally fucked. They can break your attacks there like nobody's... There's no strategy. I don't know if I have a projectile attack either here. Oh, I was hoping to get a good move off the first run I managed to accomplish, but it's not going to happen.
What's he gonna do? Vader bomb!
I was hoping I'd get it with a choke slam, and I did. Oh, it's just up. What?
Vader! Congratulations!
I thought I finished the match, and I didn't, but Toss and Goldust outside of the ring gets the victory for me nonetheless. As we move on to Bret Hart.
The man they call Vader!
It's going to be Bret Hart next. Again, apologies for you. The commentary this episode probably not going to be the greatest. I'm going to try and give you my best 2 cents as I can get them coherently out, but I'm not going to lie. The strategy's kind of going out of the window here. As we're in the dungeon here with Bret Hart. The old Calgary Hart family dungeon here. Hopefully Stu won't come out and wrench us at all. Keep forgetting that super kick and super punch are different buttons. It's also the fact that the health bar feels like half the length or size of a regular fighting game bar. I feel these matches are obscenely quick. Also, I feel like just spamming buttons now that I know Vader's moves isn't going to be too hard here. We may have to play a different mode here if I just go right through everybody, which I don't think is going to be easy, but it's nothing to look at either. It's just, again, it's button mashing to the max here. It's just spamming something on me. I don't know what the fuck that scraping move is, but it's good enough for a pinfall here, at least once on me. Looking now at the top screen, it looks like the yellow pills there to the sides of the name. Those are your indications of how many rounds you've won. See, a triangle is my favorite. Oh no! How do I get in? Looks like, I don't know if I pushed a button to get in specifically. I just moved my controller over to it. I like those ones on the older games. You don't have to look for another fucking button. It's just moving over towards it. It's fine by me. Just fucking slam him like we did with Yoko. Big men, always the better choice here. My E-Honda and Street Fighter, my Yokozuna, my last playthrough there. And then Vader here. Again, those big men, safe to go with. Why? Because they're fucking massive. Yeah, Vader wanted to feature because, well, he's not a giant piece of shit. He's the man. He's Vader.
What a matchup this is! The man they call Vader versus the King of Hearts, Owen Hart.
I don't think I've ever featured him really more or less on this channel, so I might as well give Vader this love today. I'm a Star Wars fan, so we're even scratching that little itch. Polly has nothing to do with Darth Vader. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, all the card playing motif for Owen Hart, the King of Hearts here.
Ow, that must hurt. Vader bomb.
I feel I enjoyed the gameplay of WrestleMania versus this. This just feels so much more chaotic. It's so much louder. It's just everything's just so distracting, which is why I feel like I'm doing good. It's just the system that helps me hurts the computer just as much. So it's, well, that's the way it works, Paul. If it helps you, it's hurting the other. You know what I mean? It's the thing that, makes it easier for me is going to make sure it's something that the computer can't abuse, which is usually something that computers love to do in these fighting games. They abuse the systems that give them the advantage. I'm not paying attention at all while I'm talking. I told myself I'd have that error here, but looks like we have infinite continuous. But it doesn't bother me to get distracted.
There's one for the record books.
I mean, everything looks crisp, though. I mean, for a PlayStation game, it doesn't look too bad. So I can get that fucking chokeslam on. I feel like he's blocking something. It's like my buttons aren't working. What the hell? Like, every time Vader does that little move He looks like he's blocking his face. It's me trying to go for something. Oh, there's like a royalty in the background there watching us. So we're like playing for the queen? What the hell is this? This makes no sense. It's the other reason I wanted to do this mode. You can see all the stages.
I'm the real excellence of execution.
Look out! Vader bomb! He's going to the top rope!
Yeah, I couldn't get out of the way. There's no way. Like, how are you supposed to do that?
What the? Vader bomb! Ow, that must hurt!
See, if I pay attention and actually get the logos and beat the shit out of him when he's down, actually, go figure, the match goes good for me. Almost like playing it like an actual game, Paul. You can win. As there's one for Vader. Finally, pay attention, you butthead.
Let's get it on!
Get away from that corner, Owen. I don't like it. Ah, German.
Light suplex! Vader bomb!
Falcon
Feel
punch!
this impact! It was good, but it wasn't perfect.
I feel like the computer doesn't really realize they should get the logos or not.
Vader bomb! Oh my! Hit him!
See, Owen, that's what happens when you pay attention. Vader there.
Kick out!
Oh, and he kicks it and kick out. Oh, I gotta keep paying attention to that. There's been more than one that pay attention to that stupid quote-unquote kick-out mechanic. Either way, we walk away with a victor against Owen Hart here.
What a matchup this is! The man they call Vader versus the man they call Vader!
Oh, this will be interesting. Do they even have a palette swap here? What's gonna... They better. Oh my god. This feels like some... Nope. I was gonna say, this feels like something they probably let fall to the wayside here, but nope. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those games where, especially if you attack them on the mat, it's going to give you a huge advantage just because you're paying attention.
And a kick out!
Although I haven't been paying attention, I do like the fact that if they kick out, it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't harm you in any other way. That could be a gigantic nagging thing to me, but now that I think of it, it almost would be kind of neat, though. If you're down and out, if you're losing, it'd be kind of neat to have that be an advantage that you can kind of gain as a player, now that I think of it. Oh, that would be nice. Paul, don't be sympathetic towards the computer. It cheats in every other fighting game. Yeah, well... Chokeslam, too. I'm paying attention too much. Yeah, this game is rather simple, really, when you break it down. Obviously, I'm on easy versus medium or hard, so it's, coming to me a little bit smoother now that I'm paying attention and getting kind of the mechanics down to it. But I will say, overall, I prefer WrestleMania, the arcade game. This isn't as much of a presentation that I enjoy.
What a matchup this is! The man they call Vader versus the Ultimate Warrior!
This is one of those games where... Clearly, something about this worked because they made two of them, but for some reason it seems the second one just didn't have as much, I don't know. The fun wasn't apparently the priority. It was just fit as much bullshit in it as we possibly do. Why is he, is this Parts Unknown? Is that why it looks like it does? Parts Unknown looks a lot like the Wild West. I feel Mad Dog 10 is going to come out of nowhere at some point.
Nobody calls me Mad Dog.
I also have a sneaking suspicion in my head that I don't have infinite continues. Oh, but I have an infinite uppercut. Oh, sending Ultimate Warrior to the fucking moon. I don't know if we're in Parts Unknown, but we sent him fucking back there. I tell you what. Jesus, caught him right under the chin and he kissed the clouds there. Yeah, he's pointing to the sky. That's where we sent you. Sent you right to it. Don't care if you have electricity fucking coming from you. We're gonna kick your ass. About to beat you 2-0, you putz. Drive his head down the mat there. I want to end this with a chokeslam. Shoulder tackle. Fucking laser bolt.
That looks painful.
Oh yeah, the E-Honda slap there. It doesn't matter at a chokeslam. Cover. Call it a day there for Vader. I mean, a lot better than I thought it would.
Tonight, in the squared circle, the man they call Vader versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Just rolling through everybody here, going on a Triple H now, which I guess I gave him a little bit of shit at the beginning, but to be honest, I think Ahmed more than anyone. Get out of here. At least Triple H has talent. So, I mean, like, oh, yeah, point in case. He just starts handing it to me. Triple H here, Mr. Hunter Hearst Helmsley, proving why he is one of the few people on the roster that are still kicking as far as participating in the world of the WWE. It's almost like him and, HBK actually gave a shit, which is why they're still contributing to the betterment of everyone around them, Bringing up all these new superstars in NXT. Gotta build our foundations, people. If we don't, what's the point?
Vader bomb. Can you believe that? Chokeslam.
Chokeslammed him onto the fucking red logo, too. Does that help me at all? I feel like that should be some badass thing that happens, which is why, again, I'm selling this game a little short. I feel like there's a lot of bells and whistles, but they don't really amount to anything, really, when you think about it. It's just noise. Just pointless window dressing.
Vader bomb.
Yeah, just easy peasy. Nothing to it.
What a matchup this is. The man they call Vader versus Ahmed Johnson.
I can never remember the full rosters once I'm knee-deep in this stuff, so this better not end on Ahmed. If it does, I'm going to be sad. What a way to end this hot fart with Ahmed fucking Johnson. Which is even worse, because it's going to make me have to find clips to show the audience why he's so fucking garbage.
Tonight, it was painful just watching you disintegrate. It was like having a root canal and passing a kidney stone at the same fucking time.
Vader bomb. Jawbreaker. Not a good idea.
And so help me if I lose and don't beat him.
Picture perfect. No.
Oh! Off the ropes into the chokeslam. I'm going to admit that was kind of badass.
If you smell a delicious, crispy smell after the race, it's not your tailpipe. It's a little bit of shake and then bake. Shake and bake.
Look at this. He's out of control.
No, and he's going to get the first round on me anyway. It's the first one. And how many matches ended he, Paul? Jesus. I haven't lost a fall in a bit. Now I'm going to get 2 straight against him. So I'm not going to get embarrassed by fucking Ahmed. It ain't happening. So that's 1. Fucking get punked by Ahmed. It ain't happening, you bitch.
Vince McMahon here along with Mr. Perfect. Speed back punch.
Just looks like he's saying, get away, get away. He knows what's coming.
That was close. Choke slam.
I just didn't want to talk. Didn't want that to happen. I just want fucking call it a day and don't want to have to look back at him. Go away, Ahmed. No one likes you. Sorry. It's true, though.
Tonight, in the squared circle, the man they call Vader versus Shawn Michaels.
I was going to say I worried about that. Now that I think of it as HBK and at least British Bulldog left, isn't there? I wouldn't mind HBK giving me the challenge. Like, if he was the boss, or the champion, that'd be cool. Now that I think of it, it's like, is fucking British Bulldog the fucking final person? Should have been HBK. He was the man around this time. Wasn't he? 96. When did he lose his smile? Wasn't watching them. Neither was he. Oh, HBK's sad. So was everyone else who, you took their spot, you egotistical prick. I mean, I know you found God later, but where was he then? Certainly wasn't with you.
Even though lately you've had some sunny days, my friend, you still can't get the job done.
Certainly wasn't with you or any member of the clique around that time. You boys were naughty. Naughty, naughty.
What a matchup this is! The man they call Vader versus Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog.
I have to double check that footage. Was that even 2 wins? God, that HBK match went quick. Maybe I should have put it on medium. Oh, lordy. Just onslaught. God, unanswered on Bulldog there. Oh, Davey. Just destroying him. I developed a streak, and now my ego is just running wild.
And I wouldn't want to be.
Who's on commentary editing, Paul? Put that in there. I don't know who's on commentary, but I was reading just on a quickly before I jumped in here to record. I believe one of the only people not featured here who was going to be featured here in this game was Jeff Jarrett, continuing the tradition of him just getting interesting choices handed to him throughout his WWF career. On that note, I will say that China deserved to beat him for the Intercontinental Championship. The fact that he caused a stink about that, he's being a whiny little bitch. Oh, accidentally skipped the screen there, but our next opponent is The Undertaker. In these games, they don't really prompt you, but you can skip him at the fucking drop of a hat. Is he the boss because he's got the fucking In Your House pay-per-view? Oh, Jesus. He certainly give me a run for my money, this one. It's one of those ones where it's like, I feel like the button presses coming from the computer are about 1,000 times faster than the ones you're putting out.
Almost.
Oh, your supernatural powers, you bastard.
Burn smash.
See, I feel like that one he actually went for the silver logo there. For once, it actually felt like the computer actually knew they exist.
WWF. Let's get it on. Yes.
Do it for Corey and Topanga, Vader. This might be the last guy.
Matthews, let me tell you something. If Joey don't get the job done, Vader will.
Mr. Feeney. Feeney, do it for him, Vader. No, that's not doing it for... Oh, was that a chair? Was that a chair? God. I believe complaining about foreign objects is kind of redundant in this game, but oh my God.
Tell your dad to counter or he's a goner.
Get on top of that dead man, Vader. Get yourself a victory here. Well, there you have it, folks. A quick little skip through the fields of WWF In Your House for the PlayStation, and Vader walks away with a victory over every single superstar placed in our path. That's right, we've regained some points anyways for his reputation, at least here at Nana's apartment. I'm glad we got to scan the season mode. Perhaps next time we'll check out the Intercontinental Championship or maybe even the WWF Championship mode. But for now, my friends, we thank you for popping by, and we will forever look forward to seeing you next time.